and a lot of things and collaborating things and putting things together. So, you know,
How do you go about like mixing certain people? Because everybody don't mix all the time. You know what I mean?
yeah, and that's the thing. You know, sometimes like if you really believe in it, really believe like, oh nah, this would be a good mix. Like, trust me, it sounds crazy, but sometimes those are the best ones. And I've had a couple of those, and and then there's been somewhere it's like, well, is that really gonna happen? Like, can we really like get in the same booth with that or stay in the same studio with that guy? I'm like, bro, trust me, I have a relationship with him, or if not, I know someone that has a relationship, and like it's gonna work out, dog. It's gonna be sick. You know what I mean? And yeah, it is hard sometimes, and it's always a hit or miss too sometimes. I mean, I don't always make, I'm not gonna don't always make the right connections because I believe every connection I make is right and it's perfect and lines up because that's the way I feel about it. But not everybody is always on the same page. Sometimes it'll come back like a few years later, but like, hey, we should actually do that. So, okay, cool. Sometimes I just spark the idea and then it comes around later. Plant the seed real quick.
That's dope. That's dope. And whoever see now I'm over here thinking about all of these uh these collabs that you would never think that
Oh
would have worked. Like
God. I
like
would
who would have thought to put Mariah Carey and Bone Thugs on a track
right.
together, right? You know what I mean? And
Right.
then have a classic, a timeless classic.
Yeah, well, who would have thought of putting Mariah Carey and Gucci Man together? You
See
remember
what I'm
that
saying?
one? There's a lot, bro.
it's,
There is a
it's
lot for
crazy.
sure. Like I've seen him put Lana Del Rey on a slime sample, and like I mean, she killed the fuck out of it. And I wouldn't really picture her on one of those, but I don't know, man. They flipped it and they did that. There's a lot of those, but that's what I'm into. I'm into doing crazy shit like that and things that people would never think. Like, oh, I would never would have thought about doing that. Like, bro, I've done some, and I've like shout out to Rucci man from Inglewood because I collabed him with Blasta up in North Richmond.
Oh shit, Rucci. Yeah, my young one. He be telling me about him all the time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. Yeah. So I collabed them, you know what I mean? And I just expected us to just do a regular banger, man. It was a banger. But after that, they started working together and really bouncing back with each other. And
Good.
they're on each other's albums now. I think like Rucci's homie now does songs and like it's a great connection, you know what I mean? So like I was really happy to do that and be a part of that.
Do you ever sit back and yeah, I did that? Do you ever give yourself a pat on the back for that?
Yeah, dog. No, yeah. There's some collabs or connections I've made that like have gone untold that like nobody really knows about. But like I just sit back and I'm like, hell yeah, I did that shit right there. When I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? I was part of that. You know what I mean? One way or another, I was part of that. We made a connection. Like, yeah, I'm proud of the things that I have done. I don't really like think of them too much. You know what I'm saying? Because I just got to keep going, keep moving forward. Because I just know the next thing I'm gonna do is gonna be bigger than the last. And
Facts.
it's kind of how I've been like uh doing not doing things, just kind of the way I've been seeing things lately each year is kind of like a smaller elevation than the last. And I kind of just been wanting to focus on that and really take advantage of that, because if I know that's going on right now, then it's like, okay, maybe I could just really focus in even more and then just go bigger. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird because when it starts going. But like when you're sitting back brainstorming about this thing that you want to start going, like you're there for months, even years. But like once it starts going, then it's like, okay, what's happening next? Okay, this is happening. Then like you start to like kind of like grasp onto the wheel, you know what I mean? So that you can be in control, or take control, at least try. And then you just go on from there, man. It's crazy. It's a crazy journey, you know what I'm saying? But it's
It's
a
that snowball effect.
yeah, exactly.
So this August 30th event this is my first time going, and I do believe this is the rare breed entertainment, right?
Yeah, well, in a way, I did bring it together and I did visualize it because I felt that the area here in the 805 needed some type of idea or some type of structure to where we were able to bring everybody together and I'm talking about the northern counties of the 805, all the way to San Luis Obispo and below that, and then everybody in between, all the way to Ventura County, all the way to like Thousand Oaks, Moore Park, Fillmore, and all that. You know what I mean? Because the 805, I just found out too. Uh, Shout out to CTC Radio. They told me that the 805 might be the biggest area code in the whole state. So that right there told me, hell yeah, there's no
Damn.
way we know everybody here. Because I already know there's a lot of artists in a whole different world up in the San Luis Obispo area that nobody down here in Ventura County knows of. And vice versa. There's people from down here that don't know everybody up there. And recently, there's been a huge like merge of like, or a huge rise in media platforms here in the 805, and we've never had that before. It's really just been coming around the last couple of years. So I'm like, you know what, we have it all here now, guys. We're like, artists, they go to like LA, they go to the Bay, some go to New York for
Yeah.
promo runs, all
Yep.
that PR work. There's no reason for them to come here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
yeah.
But now there's a reason. But now we have to build it up so that it rises up, so that the music industry takes notice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because then they gotta be like, hey, there's some friction going on right there. All right.
You know what? Perfect example is myself. Because um I'm an Orange County kid. You know what I'm saying? My roots are in Orange County. But second home is the IE.
Hell yeah.
And then the playground was LA.
Yeah.
Never really went past San Diego, never really went past LA.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got past LA, I didn't know 805 was an area code. I didn't know Ventura County existed. And that's just staying in my comfort zone.
Hell yeah.
But man, I've said it before and I'm gonna keep saying it on my platform. The 805 has shown a lot of love, but y'all do a whole bunch of shit. Just X Games over here 2 years in a row.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm chopping like I'm talking to Dak Prescott and kicking it like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like compared to LA, it's like you can actually hang out with them, you can talk to them, you can socialize with these celebs.
Right.
Kanye's at Cheesecake.
Yeah.
Compared to when you're in LA and you just see him.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're lucky, you'll get a quick little, all right, cool. And then keep it put. You know,
Yeah,
LA's fast.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, 805 definitely somebody needs to make it. Like, well, I mean, let me not I'm fucking my shit up. Anderson .Paak already made it already.
Right.
But I had no idea that he was from here.
A lot of people
You know?
don't. A lot of people don't even know Katy Perry's from here. Santa Barbara, bro. Katy Perry.
You know what? I talked to her dad. I talked to her dad at Wood Ranch in Ventura. I talked to he came out, he definitely embezzled down. And I was like, who? He came in spicy, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. He was waiting a long time. But I was like, you know, me just being fresh to the area. I don't play that. Like, hold on, you better check that shit at the door. You know, you're not gonna come where I'm at, spicy and shit. But they're like, hey, that's Katy Perry's dad. And even hey, us black folks know who Katy Perry is. So I was like, what? I mean, I still kind of looked at him a little way, but I was at the same time, I was like, fuck, like the 808, somebody needs to put on for the 805 the same way that Pac put on, or Kendrick, the same way Kendrick puts on for the West Coast, the same way E40 puts on, the same way you know what I mean, Davies puts on over there. Somebody needs to do that for the 805. And damn it, I just got adopted into the 805. It's 714 Tom and Flow. Don't ever get the shit twisted. But I know where I'm at. And I've already shit a big name out here. She's told me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Annette in 1047. She was like, you're one of us now. We adopted you.
I was gonna say, man, I fucking thought you were straight up from here because like I seen the love you were getting. I seen like, you know what I mean, the recognition and like the doors that you are opening for us to come, you know, us here, and everybody I'm gonna go with them. Like, Also, I was like, man, I gotta go fuck with this guy because this guy really seems genuine. I like what he's doing. I like his platform, and
Appreciate
I
it.
was like, I gotta get on there, and I gotta get me some of that shit too.
Hey, come on, man. Why? I'm gonna clip this up, make it look all
Yeah,
nice and shit.
hell yeah, man, shit's sick out here. But you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the reason why we're doing this media event, though, is to really bring everybody together because I just feel like we have so much potential here and so much to take advantage of that it's just like the right thing to do right now is to put everybody together and make an event out of it because I know that's the one source that people love to come together and spend time and just have a good time is at events. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? We gotta do it this way. I don't think we should even do a compilation album. I don't think we should do like a bunch of like musical stuff. I think we just network each other. I think we need to meet each other and see what we have. And then not only that, I'm talking to a few people across the 805 in different counties, and we're talking about putting together an 805 music committee board, like a couple special people who are like factors around here that can really push our 805 music out. Saying it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a little messy in the beginning, but we're gonna structure it and organize it so that we're able to utilize every resource we have here and push it towards the artist that we choose to push it towards. Every 5 months or something, we'll pick a new artist and we'll help that artist push. You know what I'm saying? Like we really want to
That's
create
tight.
yeah, we really want to create a system out here. You know what I'm saying? And get these artists pushed. Like you said, we need the next one up. So it's like if we could help do that, then let's do it, man. Because at the end of the day, like that's what we got to show here is show what we can do here together as a coast, so that the music industry can come in and be like, yo, we need to like move business over there and do some music business over there, and then hopefully we can start getting some funding over here so that we can
Yeah.
start creating some music educational buildings and start inspiring the youth, and then
Yeah.
bring the next kids up who want to be rappers or engineers or even
Yeah.
podcasters. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the event's about too. Is also for like the next generation, the next youth, so they can come get inspired, pick gems, learn from the podcasters, learn from the artists, learn from the promoters, learn from the videographers, and learn from everybody in general at this event.
Hell yeah, man. Like this at the same time that I was just thinking about it because yeah, I get a lot of talent on, you know, on this platform.
Yeah.
And I would love to get more podcasters on my platform. And because I want to do everybody's platform.
Hell
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Shout out to the Red Lamp District. I did theirs. They're based out of here.
Ooh,
Ventura
okay.
Tide Pod. Yeah,
Hell yeah, hell
that's
yeah.
damn near, pod family over there.
Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna put you in our group chat. There's like 12 people in that group chat. They're all media people and promoters and stuff. I'm gonna put you in there so that they could all follow you and you can follow them back.
Yeah,
We could
hell
all just
yeah.
start networking. That we pregame before the media event.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I was just gonna step into this. I was just gonna go to support and just keep my ear open and just network. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I didn't want to come in feeling like I was stepping on toes. You know what I mean? Like, who's this guy? He's not even from here. Even though nobody from out here has been like that,
Right.
but it's just common courtesy. I'm
Nah.
in y'all house. I
Yeah,
you know what
hey,
I'm saying?
fuck that, man. You coming because you're a part of us now. You're part of our culture now,
Trying to
bro, and
do.
you're
We
gonna
trying to
help,
do this.
bring up our culture here and our people. Like you coming, we're gonna give you a lanyard. You're gonna put your logo on it, full service out, bro. We got you. You know what I'm
Appreciate that,
saying?
man. The love too that y'all show each other. Like, okay, even in the collection, I work in the collection, and the collection is the cruise spot.
Yeah,
I learned
yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'll hear somebody bumping like Slump Boys or
Mm-hmm.
Mowgli or Uno. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like I'm like, and sometimes these are songs I never even heard of before. I'm like, hey, who is that? Like, oh, it's my homie's homie.
Right.
It's like my homie makes music too, but he put me on to this dude. It was like, wait, what? And you just bumping it like you don't care. It's like, no, I don't care. Like the shit's hard. I'm like, all right, that's dope. Because sadly, sometimes like coming back where I'm from, um, some people don't want to play their homies' music because
Yeah, I
their
feel that.
homie made it. You know what I'm saying? Some
Right.
some people won't buy that because your little clothing line. I mean, it's cool and all, but
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna
40
just go give this
bucks.
$50 to
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I'm gonna go get this $50 to Nike. Why would I? You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
like
yeah, exactly.
everybody supports each other out here, and this shit's dope.
Yeah, no, I really have seen that, bro. And like I've been doing this shit in the 805 since 2013. Like really got into music 2013. Since then, yeah, I have seen everybody just supports each other here, and everybody wants to see they're growing. You know what I mean? Become who they're gonna become and stuff. It's just I think the missing factor was really like the media. Like you guys came in at the perfect time, and I think like it's just our time this year, really. And I think this year we're gonna break ice with that shit. You know what I mean? And next year things are gonna be just skyrocketing.
It has to like when I hear that. Oh, Young Quicks, he's putting on.
Yeah, Young
Yeah,
Quicks is
Young
putting
Quicks is
on, man.
putting
He just
on.
came out with that song Oxnard with Fingers, man. Shout out to Young Quicks, man. Y'all doing it.
Yeah, he pulled. Hey, out to Quick. Thanks for
Yeah.
pulling up on your boy. You know what I'm saying? Go check
Sheesh.
that episode out. Go
Real
check that
quick
episode
though.
out. For
Yeah, go
real
check it out real quick though.
though. So, how long have you been doing this, and like, what kind of inspired you to get into it?
I've been doing this for about 10 years since 2013. I feel like I went through a few phases. Like, first, I went through the promoter phase. I became a promoter and then, just started doing shows. And like I said, that stemmed off just wanting to do a show for my birthday and having all the homies come and, inviting whoever else and be like, hell yeah, we got a concert, bro. Like, we're partying. But then after I started working with like the actual artists who like invited me to work with them, and like they're structured, they're like work like real artists, they got a time schedule, they're full on full time.
Booked
And
and busy. Yes.
yeah, man, so like from there I became an artist manager and then just started managing the artists, road managing, you know what I mean, still coordinating shows, booking shows though, booking verses, booking meet and greets, just doing the whole agency stuff with them. And so I did that for about 5 years with like 3 4 different artists and just had them booked and busy going everywhere. And I'm going on the road too with them and all that too,
Hell
because I got to
yeah.
go meet people, I got to go meet the promoters who I'm booking them with, make everybody else, bro, just trying to get in the mix and get all the relationships in my little black book. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, then after I did the show, then after I did the artist managing, that's when I said the ear came to me for being an A&R, and I lined up a few collabs for a few people. And after that, I was like, damn, all right, I'm gonna start doing this now. Just A&R and putting together a track, you know what I mean? And I put together a couple tracks. I put together a mixtape, and I did it with some 805 artists and some LA artists. So I kind of did like a LA to 805 type thing in a way. And then after the A&R thing, probably like 2019 came, and I had to take care of things in life. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So like,
1,000. Yep.
yeah, I had to like what they say, like, you take off the suit, you know what I mean, and leave it at the fucking door, you know what I mean? Because you gotta take care of business real
Yep.
quick. So I had to take care of family stuff. I had to take care of mental stuff, and you know what I mean, just get myself right, get my family right, my kids and everything.
Yeah. There's beauty in that every time.
Oh, the
Every
beauty,
time.
the beauty definitely came out, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that was for a few years. Then after that, I was like just actually, yeah, just like 9 months ago. 9 months ago, I was like, you know what? I think I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go back out there. Let me
Hey,
see. Let me
you
see what I
feel
gotta
like it.
do.
Your energy's there. Your
Yeah,
vibe's
I'm like,
there.
yo,
You
let me
feel like it.
see. Yeah, let me see what I gotta do. Let me see where everybody's at right now. And I went. I looked around. I'm like, okay. I did a few tours. I did a tour with Cam the Guapo, and then I did a tour with OG Dominator from Triple C. And then I mean, just to get my feet wet, and then also to just bring awareness back to the 805. Like, yo, he's back. Like, yo, he's here again,
Yeah.
because everything was gone. Instagram was deleted. Everything. I was just like, I'm out. Like, I gotta take care of shit, bro. Like I'm out. Like I don't care, because I know I always got it like that too, where it's like even if I wanted to take a break for a bit, I could come back and just stir the shit back up, because like the name has been there, and like I kind of feel like in a way like I've built a household name for myself, like in a way. Like a lot of people know, like, oh shit, when this fool's like, and when this fool's on the run doing some stuff right now, like he is right now, like shit's about to go
That's
down right
real.
now. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
So yeah, so I came back. I'm like, you know what? Okay, I did the promoter thing. I did the artist management thing. I did A&R thing. Now, I just feel like now I just want to give gems. I just want to inspire. I want to motivate. I want to especially help out and motivate the artists here in the 805, especially the young generation. Like that's what I really feel we need to focus on because they're hungry right now, bro, and like they're the most ambitious artists that I've seen in a while. And honestly, all these new generations, not just here, the ones in LA too, they're fucking on and popping and all savage. And the ones in the Bay, everyone's just doing their shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just want to give my time and energy to them because I feel like they could use it and they can need it. And with all the gems and the experience I have, I just want to give that back to them. In a way, that's what I'm doing right now. Like, so I'm in my music advocate mode now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just want to be an advocate for the coast, and I want to help everyone just push, push, push. So I know with this event, it's going to be the first official, first annual, and it's going to
Oh
be
no shit.
it's the first annual, yeah, first annual, and you know me, we're gonna make sure this shit runs for generations to come. That's why it's not just my event, and yeah, man. I tell everybody, I'm like, look, this is not my event. It's all of ours. So if you're joining right now, you're grandfathered in because I need partners. I don't need sponsors. I need partners.
Word
That's what
up.
everybody is, bro. Everybody's a partner. Eventually, we're gonna have
Yo,
100 partners for
real
this.
quick though, what does this say right here?
It says, don't aspire to be the best on the team. Aspire to be the best for the team.
Come on, man. What?
For the
I
team.
preach this like,
Yeah, you can read that backwards, it'll still make sense.
for real. But I preach it though, because it's like I say it all the time, and I'm especially to my kids.
Oh yeah, you got
This ain't just for me. This is for us.
yeah.
This is for us. Like from the 714 to the 805, from the 5 to the 101 and backwards. This is
Hell
for
yeah.
us. You know, I got people back at home like, damn, I see you moving out there. Like, when you gonna come do it out here? Well, I mean, I was doing it out there, but
Yeah.
sorry. The neighbors, you know, they let me borrow sugar every time I knock on their door. You know what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah, straight up.
now they want to come out here and they
Yeah.
want to rock the people from out here.
Yeah. And that's the awareness we're trying to bring, man. You know what I mean? Because that's exactly what we have here, bro. We have just as much. Listen, in the 805, we have just as much talent. We have just as much resources, and I'm sure as hell we have just enough money. You know what I mean? To really be able to put something together here, create our own media hub, our own Motown, our own Dash Radio, just our own media based place that we're like entertainment is just wild. And you know what I'm saying?
I don't know how to mesh my two worlds together because this is my world now. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna mesh two worlds together, but I think like just a West Coast takeover. And if anybody from the Bay might happen to be watching this and y'all trying to get down with something like this, or even if y'all got something to do, even if y'all got something like this,
Hell
come
yeah.
on, we got to make this realer because this is
Shit.
really happening. People
Yeah,
are
man.
really
Hey,
tapping in.
yeah. Anybody out there, listen, at the end of the day, all we have is ideas and we have visions. So that's why it's important that we collaborate with people who have the brains and people who can really like bring some structure to the things that we have visions for. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, bro, I had this idea and this vision for this event, but everybody who's coming together is helping me structure it and make it become really what soon will probably become like an expo. You know what I mean? Or like a sneaker con type shit. Like I really want this to be like a Rolling Loud type shit. Like I want
Yeah,
this to be a big ass media thing where all the artists come, and eventually it's gonna just be like where we have even media from LA come. You know what I mean? So that they can spill gems and you know what I mean, give back to the people out here and all that shit. And then eventually, anybody wants to, we can go around the West Coast and do this shit in their city. You know what I mean? We can do this
word
across
up.
the nation and do this in other states so that we could bring more people together.
So, I, I mean, preach, dog. Like you cooking right now. I know I keep saying rare breed entertainment. I apologize for that. But what is what is it label?
Yeah, so
what's your label called?
Prominent Records.
Prominent Records.
Yeah,
Okay,
Prominent Records is the official LLC for us, and that's really where I distribute all the music that we put together, whether we're putting it together with locals or putting it together with mainstream people, whoever it is that we're working with. You know what I mean? Like so far, we have High Tone and Reverie, Rucci and Blasta, Young Note, Throat Essay, Play Beezy, and we got a mix of a lot of other artists too. And yeah, so Prominent Records, baby.
Talk that shit, man. So damn, I'm even more excited now because now I'm a part of it.
Yeah, man.
I was going as a guest, and now I'm about to.
Hell no, bro. Hell no, bro. If you have a position in the music industry in general, but especially in the music industry in the 805, you're coming, bro, and you're a part of it, and you're gonna be a part of it for life. Like this is it. Like it's too bad. It's kind of like one of those like you don't have a choice. You kind of just gotta fucking join.
Well, believe me, hey, hey. To my folks back at home, yeah, I didn't have a choice.
Oh yeah, you know where you come from, man.
Hey, yeah, quiz. That's another one of my some people ask me what that is. What's Yak Quiz? And it's acronyms. It stands for you already know what it is. So really it's Yak Quiz, but I gotta put the I in there.
Yeah. That's what's up. I like that.
So let's say I'm not ready. I was the top 5 805 artists, but I'm still tripping out that you said
I got an answer for that.
Yeah, you got one?
Whatever you want. When it's your show, you go with it.
This is what you said 805 goes all the way to San Luis Obispo?
Arroyo Grande or Paso Robles, Arroyo Grande too, bro. It's huge. It goes to Calabasas in a way, low key.
That shit, hey, San Luis, if I'm not mistaken, I went to San Luis Obispo one time from Ventura and it took me like hour 45.
Oh, longer, yeah, for sure, longer than that, if anything, bro.
Probably.
I just went to go do an interview, bro, in San Luis Obispo. It was 2.5 hours. Yeah, it's long. That's another reason why a lot of us don't, kind of come together and sometimes because like it's far, bro. Travel is far, and not only that, it's like, well, if I'm not performing, then why am I going?
Okay, yeah, y'all gotta okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta stop that. And I'm telling you from a cat that I used to be like that with comedy. Like I'm not going an hour and a half just to do an open mic or just to get $50.
I feel it. I understand.
Yeah, no doubt. But if you want to get out, there, you gotta go out there. You have to do it, or else you're gonna be known for that. Like, yeah, he's dope, but he's not coming out here.
Right.
You know, and like
I knew a few artists are like that, and they were just from the city, but I really wanted to push them to be like, oh, bro, actually the show with the artist in Downey, bro. Let's go. It's my first show out in Downey, but I feel like we have to branch out. I feel we have to go do these things. They didn't want to because like nobody knows us. There's no fans. What if this? And I'm like, who cares?
How you think?
I'm like, listen. I'm like, listen. We're gonna go. You're gonna see fans. Just go talk to them. Let them know who you are. It's just communication. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, right now, like you're on this level. Like go talk to them. And them all this shit, and then once you perform, they're gonna see you perform and be, oh, that fool talked to me in the beginning. Like then the love's thereafter. And what happened after? He went home happy as a fucking buckaroo, man. He's like, hey, you were right, dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, fool, we can't just be stuck performing at Velvet Jones on State Street, bro. Like we gotta go.
Like it showed me a lot. It showed me what helped me even just get out of that bubble is just watching my peers do it.
Yeah.
It's like going out there. I am. I'll catch you. Look, I'll be in Ontario performing and you can just not go because it's too far.
Right.
I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll go to LA and do some comedy. And because at the end of the day, it just turns into missed opportunities. You never know who's gonna be there.
Straight up.
My homegirl, shout out to Precious Hawk. She has an open mic out there. It's called Flashback Studios.
Mm-hmm.
About a week ago, T.I. pulled up and did comedy.
And did comedy?
Yep. T.I. pulled up and did comedy.
Shit, dude.
And I hit her up. I text her like, yo, like what? She's like, pull up on Tuesday. I got you. You perform. It's like, T.I.? I mean, we all know T.I. for rapping.
Right.
But
That's what I'm like, what the
just like how Riley said in the Boondocks, my nigga, that's T.I. You know what I mean? Like she been having crazy, like she be it's the bigger your name gets, the smaller the world gets.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's for sure.
You know, so yeah, let's get to that top 5. Who you got top 5 in the AI?
All right, man. My top 5 in 805. And no particular order though.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Look, let me put it to you this way. These artists, I can go to their Apple Music playlist, and press that red button shuffle and play their whole fucking catalog.
No skips.
No skips. All right. Oxnard Pugs.
Yep. Shout out to
Biggie.
him.
Mark Ford.
Yeah, he's hard.
Slump Boys. And Lalo Cerratos. And that homie is hard.
All right. Hey, y'all heard it. So the next thing y'all need to do is bring that ass here.
Yeah, real quick though.
Real quick though. Bring that ass here. Have you ever tried to make music? Have you ever tried to rap?
Yeah. Yeah, I have. I have. No, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I think so. I think a lot of people, at least, maybe they never got to the point of like the microphone and recording, but they fucking wrote shit down, bro. Yeah. I actually went all the way through and recorded some shit. I remember the first one I did was 50 Cent Back Down instrumental. And then I did Ice Cube Today Was a Good Day. And then I did, speaking of T.I., I did the T.I. Memories Back Then.
Okay.
The one with Kendrick and B.O.B. Yeah, I did that one, bro.
Damn.
Like, I was just
throwback right
man,
there.
I was just fucking around, you know what I'm saying? And like, it was cool, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, I got pushed to the back scene, you know, just multiple reasons and shit. Like, some of it because I just felt like I could do more there, and then other times I just didn't have like, I don't know, the best influence either, like right people around me and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure I would have been hard too at rapping. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I'm right with I'm right with you, dog.
Hey, I straight up, I probably would have been on some of the levels with the artists that I have been working with. You know what I'm saying? But
with you, dog.
But for whatever it was, you know what I mean? Shit, I just went to the back and I still fucking put in work, and I still rose to a certain potential where like people were like, damn, bro, you must be a rapper. I'm like, that's cool, dog.
There's other avenues.
There is. There's other avenues. I found that, bro. That's why, like, with promoter, I went to A&R. I went to road managing and booking agency stuff, and then just coordinating stuff, and then like I'm going behind like, media and trying to see how I could push media and like, you know, this. Like, there's a lot of fucking avenues, you know what I mean? There is, bro. And you know what? I do give it up to the artists that are artists and their producers and their fucking promoters at the same time. You know what I mean? There's a lot of artists that really just do independent shit, bro. Like, I know Russ is one of them. You know what I mean? And I know he fucking coordinates his tours, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's like real independent shit sometimes. And you know, I got to work with a few of those artists, and that's where I learned a lot of the independent grind. And that's why I like to push artist development on artists too, especially the young guys, bro, because they be all hyped up on the internet, right? And they got crazy shit going on for them on the internet. But once they have an actual show, it's like half of that energy.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
And
that's why I'm like, bro, that's why it's important to go to the city and go network with the businesses, network with the artists, go do groundwork.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's important to do groundwork, bro. People forget that because the internet has just taken over so much, and it is easier, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna knock the internet.
Easier.
If this was 2013 and the shit was popping how it is now, yeah.
Man, what? You know where we'd be right now?
You know where it'd be, exactly.
Like, watch out, Drake. Shit,
shit, we right here.
Get on my seat. That's
exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't be popping tickets out the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, man. I was popping shirts out the trunk. I was popping tickets out the trunk. I wasn't a rapper popping mixtapes out the trunk. I was popping tickets.
Man,
I was in that promoter game way back then.
Hey, real quick though, you just reminded me to shout my sponsors out. because I was doing the t-shirt. No, I still do the t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? But
Hard.
our first sponsor, Midnight Vapors, Yak Wiz, man, 12036, West Street, Garden Grove, Orange County. You know, 714. So I'm in the flow. They got mods, they got pods, they got batteries, they got juice. Whether you're a cloud chaser or whether you like to do the, you know, those be going like fucking dolphins and shit. The shit's kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? Figure eights and all that. Hit them up for all your needs. They got the puff pods, the plug and plays. You know, some of the pods you can hit that shit up to 20,000 times.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? They got disposables. They got zero nicotine
blinkers
to like to like 12 nicotine. And then if you need that extra ingredient, yeah, hit them up. I'll tell you more about it than I can. Also, my second sponsor goes to Bomb Body Collectives. I know my hands look a little ashy. Fuck y'all. I didn't get it just to put my bomb on, but she has a ton of stuff. My favorite one is it's a bomb that you put on your tattoos, and it makes your tattoos look like before they peeled. I don't know what she puts in it, but everything is organically made. Everything is, you know, made by hand. Ain't no extra chemicals or sulfur, whatever the shit that they putting in our you know, lotions and shit. So go to Bomb Body Collectives. You can check both of them out on Instagram, TikTok, Etsy, all that. Hit them up, make a purchase, support people. And last but not least, Young Boss Life Clothing. All right. Young Boss Life Clothing _ on Instagram. Go hit them up. It's me. But go hit them up. Get a hat, get some shorts, get a t-shirt. If I do get a big enough response, I will be coming out with the slides. It is summertime.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Young Boss Life Clothing, go check that out. Now back to the show. Back to what you were saying about young artists.
Yes.
You know, as far as them promoting themselves and as far as them like just they're literally making their own music from scratch. The beat, they're learning how to push record, and they're starting to find out that, well, I'm gonna promote myself. I need to pay to promote it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't need a booking agent. I just booked 9 shows. Like these younger generation, they're a different type of beast. And you know, the cell phone, it does help. Like what is your perspective on that? Just the independence of the young artists.
I think they're on the right track, and I really feel like they're ahead of their time thinking about being independent and doing it on their own and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them do feel like I got this, or like, you know, because they want to figure it out on their own at the end of the day. And I know I was like that too at a certain point. I'm like, yo, I'll figure it out. Like I want to do that. But there comes a time where it's like, shit, bro, you're no between a rock and a hard place, and like, it's like, you know, you gotta ask, or you gotta like just find out. And you know, I just really encourage a lot of the young artists, like, not be afraid to ask, or just, you know, like, you're not asking for help, bro. Just be like, what did you go through when this happened? You know what I'm saying? What was your experience? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not, and no one's gonna tell you what to do either. They're just gonna tell you, like, well, this is what happened. This is what's gonna go on. So, you know, use your best of knowledge or be wise. Saying that, yeah, I feel, you know, that they should feel more encouraged to ask out and reach out more. You know what I mean? But yeah, again, to each his own. You know what I mean? Best of luck to you guys learning it on your own and going about it your own. But either way, you're gonna come across someone, and you're gonna have to learn, no matter what.
Yeah, from like
be like that was always important to me from the beginning of time. It was, but like when I was in my 20s and had my daughter, like I'm on survivor mode, bro. I'm on trying to figure this shit out like real quick. Like luckily I had family around me that was able to help me with my daughter while I was out here trying to like make a living for us and try to figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, time goes by, and that's the thing I wish. Yeah, man, that's the thing, and that's the thing that I preach to a lot of artists because that's something that I kind of was preached to me, but like I didn't like really like value it till later. Was like balance. You gotta have balance. You gotta balance life, and then you gotta balance what you're trying to do in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like in our field, and even in your field, bro, same shit as ours. Once that limelight hits you, it's a snowball effect. You don't know what's gonna happen next. You can't plan for the next day.
Nope.
So how the fuck are you gonna plan to take your kid and make sure you guys spend time with them? Like,
Yes.
I mean, it's hard. Sometimes I have to spend time with my kid at night or early in the morning,
Yep.
or just like not even that day or night. Like, you know,
It's
I'm
real.
on the road. I'm gone for 3 months, bro. That's hard. It's hard, kid. Luckily, we had FaceTime, and that's just the best that it could have been. And you know, it sucked, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's the only part that made me be like, I gotta do it in a way where like I can bring my family on the road. Like, fuck that. We need sprinter buses for everyone.
Hey, dude, I have to kick it with my kid. I got one daughter. I have to kick it with because there's nothing like her face when she sees her dad. Cause she don't want nothing else. She don't want nobody else.
I know.
She wants her daddy.
Yeah,
That's it.
yes. I don't care who you are to them or what they need from you. I need dad right
Yep.
now. Like I just sold out this whole tour, 1,000 people at every show. I don't care. I don't know about that. I just like let's come play with me and do this.
Yeah, and I'm right there with her because there's just times where I just want her to. Like I don't want to go grocery shopping. I just want to go straight to the house so I can mess with the kids.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I got 3 step boys too. And I need to be around them too. Like I need
Hell
them.
yeah.
I need them, yo.
Hey, honestly, I give it up to you, man. I give it to anyone who could be a stepfather, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're being a father, you know what I mean? And we know, and you know, and I've been a stepdad too. Like, we know our role when it's a stepdad, but it's like that love. It's like that love is just like, no, I'll protect all these kids no matter even if they're not mine.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the way my fiance is because my fiance is a stepmother to my daughter. You know, but we are son together. You know what I mean? And it's the love that I see, and my daughter feels it too. And my daughter knows that, and she tells me, she's like, I don't see no like my daughter's old enough, so she's like, I don't see no stepmom. This is my mom right here too.
That's what's
you know
up.
what I mean? And so yeah, man, it's really important, you know what I mean? And that's why I say too, you know what I mean? Yeah, protect all kids, even if they're not yours.
For real, man. They are future.
Yeah.
Does your daughter understand who her dad is as far as like like a celebrity status? Because this, this is our very first interaction.
Yeah.
And I'm just listening to you and I'm watching mannerisms, and this happens to me a lot. Like I feel like I'm not even supposed to be in the room right now. You know what I mean? As far as like a status, but then again, I was here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You were put here for a reason. We are in the same room for a reason. So
exactly. I mean, bro, I'm not supposed to be talking here. This is like, not really my field or what I'm supposed to do, but I'm bringing something to Aaron or to the world.
Me on right now.
Yeah, man. So I'm about to be on it, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really want to be the one talking, but my fiance had to like bring that encouragement out of me because she's like, you know what? Nobody is going to speak the dream and make people see it and hear it the way you want to, word per word. The way you feel about things, the way you're passionate about things, and the way you want people to know about things, it has to come from you. And I said, you're right. And not only that, everyone from the area too, bro. Like I probably know like 80%, 85, 90% of the artists, they all know me back too. So, you know what I mean? Like it kind of is right for me to do this, you know what I mean, to be able to let everybody know. But back to the question though, it's like, yeah, my daughter does know who I am, what I'm about, who I've been with, because the artists who I've worked with let her know. Like they be like, do you know what your daddy's like does and what he's done for us and everything? know like how far we've came because of your dad, or like the things he's done to be able to go all the way across the country, like to do all these things? Like, do you know your dad is behind the scenes of all this? And like, she doesn't understand exactly what it is, but she knows like, oh, you helped out this artist, and this artist is really huge, and I know him, and all my friends know him.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Yeah, she knows I be around the celebrity status artists, and that people know me as Tweezy, because like we've gone to like the mall in LA. Like, I'm not even gonna say L805 because it's obvious, but like we've gone to like a mall in LA. You know what I mean? I think we went to like the Beverly Center or something, and like a group of people were like five. They're like, "Is that Tweezy? Hey,
tight.
hey, Tweezy, hey, you know what I mean? Just shouting out the shit of the artist that I was working with, because it was the team and all that. So like, hey, yeah, we know what you do. Some of them thought I was rappers at that time, but either way, they're like, no, we appreciate what you do. I mean? I get the same gratitude that like they give the artist, because it's like they don't just see me for what I'm doing, they see me part of the team, so they see what we're doing. So like I always got that love from people everywhere. My daughter got to see that, and she was like, why do they know you? And like I gotta explain to her, bro. Like, do you know them? You went to school? I'm like, nah, hell no. Like, this is what's going on. And she was like,
that's why
my dad's famous. I'm like, I'm be like, I don't know about famous. She's like, no, everywhere we go, people know you. I'm like, I don't know, I guess. I'm like, I'm not gonna call myself famous, but I guess, yeah, people do know me, and they know me in different states too. So it's like, she was really well around, aroused to that. But at the end of the day, she's like, well, you're daddy to me. So.
Yeah, it be like that. My daughter doesn't get it yet, but she will.
She's
only 9. She don't give a shit.
Right.
She just wants to play Fortnite and Roblox.
Right. Yeah, all that shit. Yeah, same thing, man. It's cool that my daughter got to know that, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. I just feel it was like perfect timing, I guess, or I don't know. Because at the end of the day, it's not like she was humble about it, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't take it and go brag to her friends, and she didn't do all that, because she's not like that. I guess she's a lot like me, you know what I'm saying? But I did tell her, I'm like, hey, when you have a career day at school, call me. I'm coming.
Hey, straight up.
Straight up. If you got career day, I'm coming. We're telling everybody what we do.
I gotta let these teachers know too. Like,
like, what? Yeah, Bella has a record label. Yeah, but yeah, Bella, she owns a record label. She got her own publishing. What?
Talk that.
She's a BMI. What?
See, and that'll probably mess some teachers.
Oh,
I would be messed up if I was a teacher, and the parent was like, yeah, my son has a BMI. Like,
like publishing.
Well, I need to talk to him a little nicer now.
right. Oh, yeah. She's our other A&R. She don't put in the work though.
Sick, man. This is my least favorite part of the show, man.
Me too, man.
The artist that you're hearing, we're gonna close the show out to she 805 artist also. She raps in Asian Spanish.
Shout to Lashes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her up here too. Like, she's down. Yeah. She's down. I met her at the Juneteenth in Plaza Park.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did that right there.
Yeah, go check that episode out. Go check out the Juneteenth episode. It's up there. But and Tweezy, thank you so much, man,
brother. Real quick though, we had to come down here and do this real quick though.
Man, I appreciate the hell out of you. Matter of fact, real quick though, man, tell them where they can find you at. And promote the event one more time too.
Yeah. So real quick though, you can find me on Rare Breed 805 on Instagram. The event we're doing is 805 Media Day. Again, for those who don't know, is out in the coast. We're bringing together all the media platforms, such as Real Quick though, and all the media platforms and all the artists and entrepreneurs, and we're merging them together on this one day, one side of the year, 4 hours out of the day, 805 Media Day, the first annual official. And yeah, man, we're gonna do it together. We're bringing the coast together, bringing the people together, and we're gonna really build this place up, man, together.